A wonderful morning, fellow Nigerians across the globe. I am still George Onibi, of course, as a society value advocate. We will continue to appeal to your conscience. It's simple. It's obvious many people believe they know what they are doing, but are not aware that there is something doing them. I don't know if you understand that phrase. Some of us are biased. Some of us have been programmed to reason in certain directions. And so we believe Nigeria is a failed state. We believe Nigerians cannot work. We believe Nigerians don't love themselves. We believe Nigerians hate us. Some of us have been psychologically reprogrammed. But the truth is, those who are reprogramming you are not on the same standpoint with you. And as far as they can keep a large population of Nigerians thinking in their own direction, not your own direction, it will always be so. I'm not here to tell you that we can solve all our problems, but I'm just here to awaken your curiosity. Maybe you begin to reason anti-clockwise, and then you can be able to flow in between the readings. And that is why this morning, I want us to simply look at the message I titled, 3 Ways for Nigerians to Survive Our Problems That Cannot Be Reversed. You need to accept the truth. A lot of things we see today, we spend our life, burn our energy, trying to put an end to them, will actually not end. There is nothing anybody can do about it. If you are somebody that watch cartoon, there is this cartoon known as Tom and Jerry. You will discover we've been watching this cartoon, if I am not mistaken, for over 79 years, if not more than. Let's say approximately, let's assume 80 years. And since the time or the invention of that cartoon movie known as Tom and Jerry, you will observe that Tom and Jerry, Tom never killed Jerry, and Jerry will never kill Tom. From series to series, no matter how fierce the battle is, the rat and the cat, as they represent, the cat will refuse to kill the rat. Neither will the rat kill the cat. So Tom and Jerry are always there in the house, doing what they have to do. But the owner of the house don't know what is actually going on. Today, your politicians and my politicians are Tom and Jerry. We may be the owner of the house, but they are the Tom and the Jerry. Because there is no problem you will trace that affect us as a nation that will not be politically influenced. If not, that problem will be solved in less than 20 minutes. And now, if you have watched this Tom and Jerry, you may begin to ask, why has Tom refused to kill Jerry? Why did the rat refuse to kill the cat? It's a brilliant one. Because the cat knows that the day he kills the rat, that day is no longer, his service is no longer needed. He has killed the rat. And so the cat is useless. And so when the cat is useless, what happens? The cat will be thrown outside. And when the cat is thrown outside, what is the implication? There will be no free milk. And it's going to live a miserable life. In the same light, there are a lot of Nigerians, most of which are politicians or your presumed leaders. They want this problem of insecurity to remain. They want this problem of hating and backbiting to remain. Because they know in the absence of all these things, they will not be relevant. I need you to understand There are some people who are Nigerians. If they wake up, they look at issue to shake the nation. They look at something to disturb or destabilize or cause chaos or commotion in your state. Because in the absence of this problem, they are irrelevant. And so they will continue to make sure problem linger. They will never solve any problem. Check all Nigerian problem. I didn't call them challenge today because I need you to first of all understand if it is a challenge, which means you can combat it and defeat. But when it becomes a problem, it suggests you cannot solve it. You have to deal with it. You have to live with it. And that is why I'm using the word problem, because I actually don't want to believe in problem. Watch all the Nigerian problem you know since you were born till today. Which one have we been able to solve? No. Name one Nigerian problem that we as Nigerians can come out and say, yes, we have solved this problem. Go to Tom and Jerry and learn. It is not because we don't have what it takes to solve this problem, because we have failed to face reality. The owner of the house being the masses, we the people are the owner of the house. We have failed to understand reality. That the cat is never going to kill the rat. The politicians, those people disturbing you, deceiving you to do what you are doing, to cause insecurity, to cause this ethnic genocide and other crimes. Believe me, they want to keep you doing that so that the owner of the house will think you are useful. And the sacrifice we make on a daily basis is not being able to manage the 3 persons involved. Trinity. Maybe you should go back and listen to my broadcast when I talk about the Trinity code. And so you begin to wonder why all these problems are there. But this is my simple message this morning. You don't struggle to solve every problem. Sometimes you need to learn to live with them. Now, just 3 ways this morning. If you want to be able to survive this problem that cannot be resolved as a Nigerian, you have to build your own defense zone. Watch Tom, watch Jerry. No matter what happens, they have their defense zone. But the owner of the house does not know that there are outlets in the house where even Tom and Jerry relate. When he comes, the rat crosses his boundary. The owner of the house will notice. He will react. And then the cat will pretend as if he's trying to destroy the rat. It's all cycle that will continue over and over. At times, the Tom and Jerry set themselves up. But to whose detriment? You, the people, who is the owner of the house. And so in order for you to survive, number one thing there is to build your own defense zone. I was happy this morning when I was listening to the news, because I always do. And then the chief of defense staff was asking that there is need for Nigerians to begin to build their weapons. And I smiled and said, finally, we are thinking in that direction. But ultimately, you should understand that even though we begin to manufacture our own bullets, which we do, that will not stop insecurity. But at least it's creating another avenue where we can be able to harness our potential. That is how to manage the business. And so those of you doing insecurity, ultimately, you are going to provide legal job, genuine job for Nigerians. You are going to even remove some criminal-minded individuals and make what they are doing legal. In one of my broadcasts, I told you, I said that there are people who have where they produce bullets in Nigeria. And in one other broadcast, I say Nigerians don't produce bullets. But whatever the case may be, all this information is given to back up what I'm telling you. Because in the end, it is what it is. And so at this instant, if Nigeria can produce, what is if? Nigerian can. I know people who can produce bomb. I know people who can produce some of this rubbish. Do I call it rubbish? People who can do things. They studied it in school, but nowhere to practice. The DSS know. The army people know. There are some talented young Nigerians who can produce gun, arms and ammunition, but they don't have license to do that. They don't. When my house was bombed in Port Harcourt by IPOB criminals when they were trying to unalive me, what they used was a local explosive, a combination of andromylene gas and others. If the power of the andromylene gas that was used to construct that local bomb they placed in my house was magnified, the impact will also magnify. Is that not how they arrive at ballistic missile, automagnetic pulse, and the rest of them? And so while we are waiting for those who will give us ammunition and tell us how to use it, we wait for the shipping to arrive before we fight insecurity. And I think I pitch my tent with that in support of what that man has said. I said the president of the day must continue to consider that decision. Let Nigerians begin to produce gun. Let them begin to produce on a commercial quantity. I know there will be problem on how to manage it, that they don't go into the wrong hand. But it is a way to go. Tom will not kill Jerry. Jerry will not kill Tom. So the earlier you understand that you need to learn to survive among this problem, the better for all of us. Build your own comfort zone, your own defense zone. There are a lot of games going on today, but gradually people are learning. On this very angle, there are so many ethnic groups today in Nigeria that don't have their own defense zone. As a South-South person, it's just recently we are becoming a little bit politically relevant. And so who speak for us before? And so for you to survive Nigeria as a South-South man, you need to fall back and build your own defense zone. Don't let them deceive you. That sweet word they give to you, don't believe them, because there is sugar in their lips. Their heart is full of poison. And there will be no antidote if they get to you. I constantly see them come to my boss. I'm talking about Igbo Biafra. Oh, what is Anyoma? Anyoma is Igbo name. But I have told you Anyoma does not mean anything other than acronym. Anything there is coincidental. They pretend they love us. Oh, we are going to be one. But their hidden agenda, we will not survive it if we don't build our defense post. And this same Igbo Biafra, they are on social media. Go to my platform. Go and look at some comment section. There is hardly any broadcast you will go to. You will not see them talk. What is South-South? There is nothing like South-South. They even create content. Brilliantly tell you that as far as the geographical border is concerned, there is nothing like South-South. I agree. That is the game of Tom and Jerry. But there is nothing, there is no way Igbo Biafra man is going to tell me that South-South does not have meaning geographically, except they want to tell me that they agree with me that Wazobia is a scam, except they want to agree with me that yes, Igbo Biafra people are the problem of one Nigeria. Because how did it start? General Sani Abacha trying to restructure Nigeria. Tom and Jerry, you will think they want to solve problem. This problem cannot be solved. You must learn to survive it. He came up and said, let us redesign Nigeria. He looked around the people he saw. He believed he can work with Dr. Alex Ekwueme. Fellow Nigerians, it is Dr. Alex Ekwueme and his team that came up to Abacha and told him that let this side be southeast, let this side be southwest, let this side be northeast, let this side be northwest, and then the other side north central. They came to us and called us South-South. And so Igbo man suggested to Hausa man that we should be referred to as South-South man. We did not defend it. We didn't say anything. Today, Igbo Biafra people are using it to mock us. My brother, to survive it, you have to defend, develop your own defense zone. Because if our fathers, our political leaders in that era were able to visage what is to come today, they would have rejected that name. But it is normal in life. I said it in the other broadcast. There is no ethnic group in Nigeria. Only very ethnic groups that are answering their original name. They will give you name. And so today, some of their ignorant children will say, South. What is South? Your father is a criminal. That is why he tagged us South. Because he thought in a time like this, he will be able to divide us, kill us and divide. As they are trying to do already. Give us a normal state. You want to divide South now among yourself. Come and do that. But the only defense zone we need to create is those of us who are South to make sure that any amendment, any changes they are going to do, we must be completely involved. Believe me. And Yoma people, you must create your defense zone. I say forget about their sweet talk. They put sugar in their lips. Their heart is poisoning. Oh, we are the same people. They are indivisible. Oh, we are one loving people. We are not one loving people. They have never protected the interest of our people as far as I can remember, except it is time for them to rip off from who we are and what we have. Nobody will defend you. The problem is not going away anytime soon. And so number one way to survive is to create your own defense zone. It's applicable to every problem we face as Nigerians. The problem of insecurity, if we don't create our own defense zone, it will overrun everybody, every sector of this nation. Look at as a young man growing up. For you to survive in so many atmospheres, you have to create your own defense zone. Even sharing room with somebody, if you don't create your own defense zone, you may not survive. And that is when the issue of being able to improvise comes in. The moment of developing defense mechanism to survive comes in. And so, fellow Nigerians, most of these crises you are seeing, don't think they are going to solve those problems, because it will break down the system in the end. We look at the second thing. The second way you can survive is to choose your enemy. If you want to survive the problem of Nigeria, don't let anybody tell you who is your enemy. Believe me. Let's look at it this way. Nnamdi Kanu have been arrested, arraigned before the court, and finally he was sentenced to life imprisonment. Nnamdi Kanu come from Igbo people. He's Igbo of one Nigeria. And I know that a full number of their people is not in support of what he's doing. I could humbly say without exaggeration that if they do referendum, maybe about 40% of Igbo people will not subscribe to Biafra. And then let's say a majority of them are Biafra people. We don't have any issue about that. But what happened to those Igbo people who are not Biafra? And then we come to think about it. They have political leaders. None of them can talk to Nnamdi Kanu when he was running mad. You know, you will soon compare him to Boko Haram. I'm coming. None of them could talk to him. Or was he bigger than all of them? Because you saw his video online when he was yapping. Just release me here 3 minutes. Let me see that idiot in the southeast that will tell me what to do and not to do. The insecurity he created, Tom and Jerry. But after all these things, they have sentenced him to death. Sorry, life imprisonment. Ordinarily, the Igbo people have what it takes to bring him out. But the politicians know that they are in trouble. The Igbo politicians know all of them are in trouble. They must create a platform to make Nnamdi Kanu look as if they are their savior. And then they will come. They will come, we know. But this is where the Igbo Biafra begin to make problem. to have problem for themselves. And that is because of the issue of El-Rufai. The son of El-Rufai is now the new savior of Ndigbo. Let's clap for him. He's saving Ndigbo. He wants to help Ndigbo choose the enemy. The same problem they cause. El-Rufai's son recently is trending that how can a Boko Haram commit crime of terrorism and they sentence him 20 years. And then after 20 years, another Igbo man commit a crime and they sentence him life imprisonment. Oh, my fellow Nigerians, I want to tell you that it implies that the law in Nigeria is double standard. Oh, my fellow Nigerians, which means the Nigerian people, they hate the Igbo people. Why can they tell Hausa man go 20 years and they tell Igbo man 20 years? Oh, normally Igbo people are emotional people. They will see them say, that is why we are suffering. They hate us. Oh, so it's El-Rufai's son now that will help Igbo people to choose their enemy. But in case you don't understand what he's saying, let me help you to rephrase it. Because you are most intelligent, but psychologically you are sick. Let me explain to you what he was invariably trying to say. Fellow Nigerians, I want to tell you that the Yoruba people are very bad people. In Tinubu government, they now have two standards of judging people. Yes, Awosama, he committed terrorism and they sentenced him to 20 years imprisonment and he was smiling. And then Igbo man was committed the same terrorism and they give him life imprisonment. Oh, Yoruba people have double standard. That is what he's telling you invariably. He's choosing enemy for you. Get sense. If you must survive. It is not this our one Nigeria. You people better shut the internet. You are going to prepare your mind to face the truth. Or ultimately, it will dawn on all of us. You know, the moment you kill out of our fame, church don't close. We have a choice to make. But El-Rufai's son has never come to condemn Boko Haram, Fulani Herdsmen, Miati Allah, all these people terrorizing us. His father is even part of both sponsoring terrorism. Is there any difference between the terrorists in the north and the terrorists in the east? But somewhere along the line, you want to help Igbo people choose enemy. Igbo people now no one get sense. After I go say Igbo, thunder will fire you if you no one get sense. Why is it that all this manipulation don't get to you? Because you are mischievous in your mind already. When you are supposed to face your problem, deal with it squarely. The same mistake continue to repeat itself in your life. Something is wrong. Look at all the people who are coming to sing your praise. Look at all of them. When it's set, they will abandon you. Now, maybe your problem. Don't worry, you are going to have me to deal with for a very long time. If you like, get sense. If you like, still they look for who to deceive. Not under our watch. No, I need you to get it. We not believing Nigerian problem will be solved. But if it lingers, if it endures, we must all survive as individuals. And then eventually, as a people and as a nation. This was the same madness. Shewara, come on, we are going to protest. Let's go and protest. Let him go to Sokoto and protest. Also. And that time he was your hero. Oh, some of you say, see our Igbo leader. Nobody is talking of Igbo leader. Showara, let's go and protest. You see all those people who are telling you that what they are doing to you is bad. They are helping you choose your enemy. Nelson Mandela said so. He said, the problem I have with these people is that they want their enemy to be my enemy. Don't let anybody choose enemy for you. Some of you consider me as enemy of Ndigbo, which I will gladly accept in totality. Who made me your enemy? Let's assume I'm your enemy. Who made me your enemy? You not go and deal with your problem. You are looking for who to choose enemy for you. Now, if anybody want to save Nigeria now, is it El-Rufai's son? All of you are insulting Wike. Wike do this one. Wike step on toes too. What El-Rufai did in Abuja with people's property, some Nigerians will never recover from it again. Life upon life. And when you talk about it, that same El-Rufai son will come and tell you, and Wike is stepping on toes. Wike is, but his father step on what? Bonbon. Where did his father step on? Who are the people doing terrorism in this Wazobia? If it is not Igbo terrorists of Nnamdi Kanu, it is his people, Fulani people, terrorists of Nigeria. Only Yoruba people is exempted here. When Yoruba wanted to bring their own through Sunday Igboho, elders spoke to him. That was their problem. That was their pain. That was their burden. They took it upon themselves and they silenced it. Don't let them choose your enemy for you. And in most cases, those things you think they are problem. Look at Tom and Jerry very well. When they fight, they become friends because they know they need each other. But the people trying to friend with you, they are not trying to make you survive. They want to eliminate you, remove you, which they have done already. In as much as we are not interested in this your federal character rubbish, which is not sincere in itself. We understand that, yes, if you look at the clause called Wazobia, Igbos are removed. You are not there. I told you, Naira is never allow Igbo man rule again. If they say we lie, let them allow Igbo man rule. Tell El-Rufai son. But Igbo man is looking for who to tell you your enemy. Be deceiving yourself. Be fooling yourself. Now, they don't break. Because those games you people can play under the umbrella of Wazobia in time past, it will not work now. Very soon, Igbo man will come and meet South people. Come, oh, Ikwere, come, Anyoma, come, oh, you people, we are, Ibibiafiki, come and help us. We are brother, oh, we know we are the same people. Hey, we come, oh. That maybe Yoruba will now go to Ijo and some Benin people. Oh, well, please come, oh, we are the same, oh, come and help. Remember our lineage, oh. I also have the knot already. Oh, Idoma, everybody come, oh, That is how it ends. Tom and Jerry. Triangulation. No, there are people that when we are talking about Nigerian problem, they to shut up. If you know El-Rufai son, tell him to shut up and build his political career. Even Tinubu's son, Sheyi, if he talk anyhow, he go collect. You people go and talk to your parents. It is the problem of your parents and the failure of our father from responding to you people. That is why we are here. It's not about me now because there are very little things we can do. If our children want to dance along this same hopeless mentality, may the Lord be with all of them. Don't let them choose your enemy for you. Don't let them. You wake up in the morning, your parents give birth to you as Igbo man. They begin to tell you, Yoruba hate us, Yoruba betray us. Hey, well, you can't trust them. It's okay. A call for caution. And then you wake up, you are Yoruba man. They tell you, say, Igbo people, avoid them. Oh. They are evil people. Oh. It's okay. It's a call for caution. You are the one that will walk that path. They are guiding you on how to walk that path. Whether you like it or not, you will walk it alone. You wake up there, the South people, then do like this and don't follow them. It's okay. It's just a call to be cautioned. When you are traveling along any road, no matter how used you are, conversant you are with that very terrain, believe me, something must have developed overnight that you don't know. And so even when you are applying those rules, a call for caution, because you can run into a bomb, a gallop, that was created some minutes before your arrival. A call for carefulness. Because these Yoruba people, where they tell you, say, no trust Igbo. These Igbo people, where they tell you, say, no trust Hausa. This Hausa, where they say, no trust Igbo. Look at all their children. Then they eat for the same hotel. Tinubu's son, Sheyi, in majority of friends now, Igbo people. Obi Kubana, them, all of them. All these, your big man Wazobia children, all of them, they high, they look on they kill on herself. After you can't hit me. If I say thunder fire you, will be like say they insult you. No, I would have come here and say, my loving people, you see, I'm a gentleman. I say gentleman. Oh, this is gentleman. Where you take you go? This is why fellas say, I no be gentleman at all. If you cannot take this truth, let it hit you hard so your mind will open and then do what you like. While we are fighting ourselves, Wazobia no do, go and look at all their children. And I'm sure that El-Rufai son is maybe married to Igbo woman. And yet I also say, don't follow Igbo mumu. They are choosing your enemy for you. Or maybe he's married to Yoruba. And now I want us to believe that Yoruba is the one who make double standard. if we want to talk about the problem of Nigeria. It started with Igbo man and perfected by Hausa people. Yoruba is only trying to benefit. They can't lose. This problem started with Igbo coup. Who organized Igbo coup? We have not found out it today. Hausa people saw the handwork of Agu Yoronsi and sit upon one Nigeria, perfected our one Nigeria. And then Yoruba say we cannot lose. Anyone on our want now we did. But we will not lose. What happened to the minority? They are the one to choose enemy for Igbo people. Yeah, let us hyper Tinubu El-Rufai son. Tomorrow he will come out for president. All of it, hey. That is when you see the true color. We are not pretenders. We are not hypocrites. Understand that there are problems that cannot be solved. And if this be the truth, you must learn how to survive. And the third thing you need to understand is that their eradication will not do you any good. We come, we say, okay, Hausa is the problem of Nigeria. Let us kill the whole Hausa. It will not do you any good. Okay, no, Igbo are the problem. Let's kill Igbo. It will not do you any good. No, it's Yoruba. Let's destroy you. It will not do you any good. Learn from nature itself. You see, as a Christian, Apostle Paul said to the Christians in Corinth, he said, see, those who want to live a godly life must prepare their mind for suffer. He said, because through trial and temptation, without trials and temptation, you must suffer. You will not enter the kingdom of God. But we are going to go through trials, suffering, persecution, temptation to enter the land. The street is tied with gold. Why can't they extend that road to our place? You're trying to destroy anybody so you have your way. It will not solve your problem. It is the cycle of life. God even have to kill his son because of Satan's sin, but he refused to kill Satan. Why, Kwano? Now no one gets sense. You say we have to kill Yoruba people. Let's kill Hausa people. Let's destroy Igbo people. My brother, it will not do you any good. The Bible is coded. It's a well of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. The application is what matters. I don't go there to pray, oh Lord, give me 1 million naira. I need 1 million naira. I don't go there, oh Lord, let me be rich, let me be possessing. And no. I take wisdom to survive. No matter where the Creator has chosen to place me, I will blossom there. No, look inside uncompleted building. And I'm doing what I'm doing. And now it's getting to you, whether you hide listening for background. It will get to you. And your conscience will be working in the end. That is just what we want. So the idea for anybody to sit behind, let's destroy this one, let's destroy this one. I say Satan sin against God. God killing Pekin to save all of us. But he still no Greek kill Satan. And after Pekin resurrect, Satan still the warriors. Now we they collect anointing. Why God no destroyer? It does not going to destroy anything. It is the cycle of life. But he expects us. He said, I sent you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. I am sending you out as a sheep. Sheep are almost defenseless. And you're going to walk among the wolves. This is the true scenario. He said, but even though you are a sheep, you must learn to be as wise as the scorpion. He said, be as wise as the sheep, the dove. And then as that of the serpent. But then be like the dove. Invariably, I like to rephrase all these things. He says, I'm sending you as a sheep among the wolves. Be as wise as the Holy Spirit. Then behave like the devil. The two objects there. One is good. Know what the angels of God want to. And know what devil is doing. Get acquainted with them. It is a simple message. But you can choose to ignore the truth. Because in the end, you feel you are doing to me. No. We want a nation where people who reason comes up. Not taking advantage of our emotion. Not taking advantage of our weakness, our poverty, or what they think they can do more than us. But presenting the truth undented. So wasting your energy to stop anything doesn't matter. I love living in the midst of my enemy. No wonder David said, for thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemy. Not in the presence of his friends. Now this is our one Nigeria. David was not telling him, oh Lord, slaughter my enemy. Oh Lord, kill my enemy. A man of God once said, the reason David did not ask for them to die was because when he finished eating food on that table, the enemy will pack the plate. You see all of you trying to manipulate the next generation of Nigeria. It's your children that will suffer it. Teach your children to be true Nigeria. El-Rufai is there now. They know the problem they cause for Nigeria. El-Rufai's son now is the now advocate of Ndi-Igbo. Look at them. They do. I don't know people who look for validation like this. That is your problem. It is your weakness and the very instrument of your undoing. And I know one gets sense. And then you come and mesmerize my value with your fake Igbo unity. Who does that? When El-Rufai was removing landed property from Nigeria, his target was Igbo people. That time his son did not know his double standard. Let him tell us what El-Rufai did to the land. That all of you are calling Wike because Igbo people hate Wike. So when we love Igbo people, we are loved. When we tell Igbo people truth, we are hated. We will not do that. We've done that before. You need to see me on Radio Biafra. Thinking these people know what they want. Thinking they have sense. The more you support this rubbish, the more you will feel the pain. But just adapt to these three advice I give to you. Start the journey all over again. All of us. Start the journey all over again. Imagine Yoruba man come tell me, say, well, accept that you are not Igbo, or accept that you are Igbo. If I finish with them, question what I tell you, not what they tell you. Watch all the people who are trying to provoke you, incite you into doing something bad and thinking you have right. You will see, none of them is Igbo. So what I come begin to talk of law. You see this one, I see this one, let's go to protest. And I no get sense. The other from our pastor, Ozukoya or Yokoyo. I don't know why I can't pronounce that man's name. Edo man. He carried on the Kano case. He called for Facebook. Oh, how they suffer Igbo people. Igbo people do this one. Bini Mano, is it Barrister Ozukoyo, Abi Oyokoyo? Oh, Igbo people are marginalized. Bini Mano. I mean, why Igbo Biafra people, they say, oh, Bini people hate us. About Bini is idiot. Who is fooling who here? Now, he said El-Rufai's son. Oh, he said it's a double standard. Oh, he said, has he condemned the activities of Fulani headsmen? There are problems in Nigeria that cannot be solved. If you adapt these three strategies, believe me, we will get there. It's just a matter of time. But don't forget, the people who manufacture this problem, their children are not fighting like me and you. Watch majority of them now that will insult me as Igbo people here. They are living in Yoruba land. They are living in Hausa land. They are living in my own land. In their own land, their fellow brother is terrorizing them. Yoshi. Return home. Akuru no. Bring your investment home. These people asking you to bring your investment home, they will kidnap you. Who is the real enemy here? Who is your savior? You know, if you like, no get sense. We were not trained to reason this way. The basic principle of life is embedded in my value. And with this truth we have tested, you can't change my orientation. And believe me, we are teaching our children to do the same. Not to hate anybody, but to make you understand. It's not difficult to understand. Let me go to the comment section and take my insult normally. What you do with the rest is left for you. I see my friend here, my manest man, as I call him, Baba Ifa. He say, it is because of Sowore they sent Kanu to Sokoto. Let Sowore go to Sokoto and protest. And I agree with you. The time these people, if they have sense, is supposed to mobilize stakeholders. If you watch Tinubu now, If Tinubu have a side chick, I'm sure it will be Igbo woman. And so what I mean invariably is that there are Igbo people. Is it not Tinubu that is fighting to bring back Ekweremadu? It's Ekweremadu Hausa man. It's not trending, no. Which I will not criticize that. Honestly, I love Ekweremadu. Ekweremadu start having problem when he challenge Igbo Biafra people. But everything he said is still happening every day under Yahoo Yahoo. Whether he was set up or whatever happened, they have jailed him, no problem. And Tinubu said, okay, let's bring the guy back. Let him serve J-term here. We all know that if they bring him back, he may not serve. But that is because we are not happy what the UK did to Ekweremadu. No Igbo person spoke for him because they've been beaten by themselves already. But Tinubu said so. If Tinubu says so, that means he has some regard for Ekweremadu. Is that not enough for you to love him? Until Britain told us, get out, we don't trust you. You people are useless. That is what British do by turning down that order. But it's okay, we are useless. But it's not going to be for a very long time. Because you see, whether you like and you no get sense, you must get sense. Not be this our one Nigeria. That market when I use, they said the next generation. We no go let on us. That market we go dismantle and for now. So those of you who say, oh, El-Rufai son has spoken, tell a making father give us account of his stewardship. And you see, you are the one they are catching Mugu. All these people, tomorrow they come, I want to do, yeah, you begin to think, manandi Igbo bundi otimpu, unweti wazampu, one meye ndi Igbo, kaitiyere onya, una no get sense. When they get to where they want to go, you will be the first they will get to. Unyoshi. But you betrayed those who you would have trusted. You murdered sleep and you cannot go to bed. So deal with it. This is our one Nigeria. I see here Uyi. You see how hopeless and evil you people are. Why? I think that is responding to somebody. Why are you scared? A problem that we can discuss as Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu is somebody that is known. It's to call him, oh boy, come. This is your rubbish. What do you want? Boko Haram are common thief. Accept that. All these terrorists are common criminal, mercenary for the imperialists. We know that. But they are not there raising at collecting salute. Joshi. We can have the respect on ourselves anyway. Where are the insulting people? Please drop your insult because I love it. Actually, I greet you from here. Good morning. And then I see Emeka, the first one. He's calling me Fulani Mugu. So El-Rufai son is a Mugu. So El-Rufai son singing the praise of Igbo people. Is he a Mugu? Because that is where I come from. I'm not a Fulani. And my brother is fighting for you to be relevant. Inside the almighty one Nigeria. It's a shame. Ihe ekpupu ohia amora ye. Kanonu ekpupu elohia onu ra amora ye. Ya ha ndi we nje se no ye egbu akpatu no nweze. Ndi ohi. I see Roy here. He say good morning and happy weekend. I greet you, Edio. And then where are they? I see good luck. Good luck, I greet you. I'm just looking for insult. Just drop the insult. It makes me stronger, happier. Only Emeka came here. At the end of the day, the people causing the problem, all of them are enjoying. They are together drinking beer. You are there fooling yourself. You have sense. Ndi Nwuchi. I see Ibe. What did he say? Have you visited your Oga in crime partner in Sokoto? No. I don't need to visit him. We have parted way. That is why you are insulting me. That is why you are inciting me. That is why you are saying what you are saying. Where did I have problem with him? I told him as Igbo Biafra man, you are a criminal. This thing you are doing is not why we came here. They were even the ones setting me up. Go and check the reason DSS clamped on me, where they arrested me from, why they arrest me. You will see it's Igbo people, Igbo Biafra people that set me up. Every evidence points to them. It's not Yoruba, it's not Hausa. And go and look at my broker. I completely disassociate myself from Biafra. And I become one Nigeria forever and ever. I made a broadcast to that effect. I was arrested and present before the judicial system, from the DSS to the Federal High Court in Rivers State. There is no litigation on me. I went through the trial and the case was struck off. I was allowed to go freely, and I have learned. I won't make the mistake. But Nnamdi Kanu have not learned. Even the day he was sentenced, he was insulting the judge in his own court. You don't know law. God will punish you now and forever. Do I look like that kind of a person? I will hit you with the truth. You will not survive. Not insult. That is what you people do. You insult people. Criminal, onyoshi, uncompleted building. You think it destroyed the spirit of people? No. It can't touch my spirit not to talk of my soul. But the truth does have that effect. Where are those insulting people? Nobody wants to insult. Just few of them. Social media warrior. When people are supposed to be making broadcasts and begging Tinubu to receive the criminal, to consider the criminal. Of course, we have pleaded with Tinubu not to listen to it, get involved with Nnamdi Kanu matter. Now they are coming out gradually to want to tell you that it's Tinubu that is doing double law. Because if that is not what El-Rufai son want to tell us, why is he telling us about Nigeria? You want to use Nigeria because my Fulani brother do kidnapping. They're now giving 20 years. Why are you giving him the kind of life reason? It's Fulani people that made our one Nigeria. Make on the respect on ourselves. But when he thought, they say, he said, Rufai son, don't talk about him. Even Sheyi Tinubu with the watcher, making the building political career. This association and assimilation of Wazobia policy, making common for him body. Because our eyes on all of you. We are the watchmen. Kirone. This one come, Yoruba and Hausa go one corner. They say we can't trust Igbo. No. We have to be very sincere here. Then Igbo go back with Hausa, say this Yoruba people, we need to bring them down from power. And somehow, let's see what we can do. Then Igbo and Yoruba go come. Go and ask Fani Kayode them. You see, when we do like this, on whose expense? I mean, why we are saying Nigerian cannot work. Nigerian can work. We need to develop defense mechanism. And for those of you I cannot read your comments, don't worry, I will surely attend to you. I'm George Unibi, and I sign off from here. Have a nice day.